Look how thick that is. Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, this video, we're gonna take a look at two newer products from Turtle Wax, and it's their Pure Wash and their new all-wheel cleaner and iron remover. Let's do it. All right, you guys, so we're gonna jump right into this video. We're gonna use the wheel cleaner first. And I know what you're thinking, yeah, Fab, the wheels look good, which they actually do. He washed it before he brought it to me because it was pretty bad. But you'll be surprised what that iron remover is gonna do when I spray it on here, because I have already cleaned the other two. And you can see the gunk they put on these tires too. And the Hyperfoam's doing a good job of removing that from the car wash, but it all slung up right there. You know, it's pretty nasty. This is a buddy of mine's truck. Now, I do wanna mention something really quick. I don't know what happened to the sprayer, but I have to wear gloves, which you should anyways, but it leaks all over my hands. That's the first time I've ever had a problem out of a Turtle Wax sprayer. It happens, you guys. Let me show you what they look like over here, the side that I've done. We actually have some gloss to the wheels now, and the tires look really good from Hyperfoam. We're not using Hyperfoam in this video, but. And the truck is not filthy, but what we want to look at in this video as far as the soap is concerned, I want to see how it foams and see basically how slick it is, and just see what the surface looks like when we get done. I mean, there is stuff on the surface, but a lot of this is like oil junk. We'll use the iron Decon also on the paint just to see, because it can be used on paint, not just for wheels. Yeah, that side over there I wiped off. Look at that. That's terrible. All right, you guys, let me give you a close-up view of these wheels. Like I said, they're not hammered. You got some gunk in there. The barrels look pretty bad. Hoping that the camera is seeing that good, because it is kind of dark, but nothing I can do about that. But the wheels look pretty good. I was really surprised when I sprayed this on the other side, because I wasn't planning on making this video. But then when I sprayed it on the other side, I was like, okay, I gotta make a video on this now. So I'm gonna spray it on. We're gonna let it dwell. It says to let it dwell for 2 to 4 minutes. If the wheel is hot when you do this, you need to pre-rinse first to cool the wheel down before you spray this on. Spray enough product to thoroughly cover the entire wheel. Allow it to dwell for 2 to 4 minutes. Color changing indicates the dissolving of brake dust and iron oxide. Do not allow product to dry, so if it starts to dry, make sure you spray on it. Spray it again, basically. Spray with a powerful stream of water and towel dry. Note, for heavy brake dust, contaminants, and neglected wheels, agitation may be required. I definitely have to agitate the inside of the wheel, but I'm not going to agitate the outside. I'll show you guys that, here in just a second. All right, so let's go ahead and spray this on. Watch how fast it starts turning purple. Almost immediately. And the cool thing about this product, you see it turn purple. The cool thing about this product, you can't smell the iron remover at all. It's nuts. Turtle Wax figured out a way to hide it, like every other company's been trying to do, and nobody seems like they can. So we have complete coverage there. We'll let it turn purple for a minute. It is bleeding. And the wheel looked clean. It is really purple inside the barrels. Wish I had a way to show you guys that, but I don't. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and agitate the barrels, but I wanna show you something really quick. I'm hoping that the camera picks this up. It's cleaning the barrel pretty good right there. Just looks really nasty in there. And you're gonna see here in just a second how nasty it really is. That's why I'm gonna agitate it. How bad that was. Okay, now we're just gonna rinse off so I can show you guys what it does. It's been probably about 3 minutes, give or take. See all the purple down here? Look at that. Let me go ahead and towel dry it really quick, just to get the majority of the water off of it, just so you guys can see what it did. There we go. Now remember, I did not agitate. Remember how bad the wheel was, like right here? Looked pretty crappy. Looks good. I did not remove the browning right here, but the brush will. But look at this barrel now. How nice that barrel looks. All right, so I want to show you guys on this wheel. What I want to show you is how fast it turns purple. And how I'm going to do that is we're going to spray it on the wheel, but also on the rotor. It turns purple almost immediately. You ready? Let's see. Let me see the rotor right there. See it turn purple already? This stuff works like instantly. And I guess that's why they call it rapid decon. With the rotor, it's completely purple now. We're turning purple on the wheels. Starting to really bleed now. Yeah, I just want to show you that on this back wheel. I have 2.5 ounces in here. The directions say to use 2 ounces in your foam cannon and 14 ounces of water basically, which is 440 milliliters. I have it at about 750 milliliters. So I put 2.5 in because I'm doing a truck. And then in the bucket, I put 2 ounces and about 4.5 gallons of water. It's making good, thick, sudsy water, so that's good. But let's test this out. Let's see what happens. After I get done foaming, I'll bring you guys in, show you guys what it looks like. It's so windy. I'm hoping I get it all on there. Oh, this stuff is nice. Very nice. Holy cow. That looks really good. Smells good too. That is thick. Looks really good. Look how thick that is. It's like shaving cream. I'll show you up close, if I can. That way you guys have an idea. See that? It just sticks to it. This is really nice, actually. Hoping I'm not getting it on my lens. I'm pretty sure I did, but you guys, that foams up extremely well. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna finish foaming it down, and I'll turn it back on when I start washing it. We'll see what it feels like under the wash mitt. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and begin the wash process. Work from the top down. There's tons of suds inside that bucket. Oh, yeah, no issue there with lubrication. That feels fantastic. Heck, even that fly couldn't stay on the surface right there. I mean, that feels extremely good. Look how sudsy this stuff is, though. That's what we all like to see. Go ahead and get the top done. You gotta remember, you guys, this thing was already pretty much clean because he just ran it through the car wash. So I'm not worried about letting the foam dwell very long. I mean, it's slick just my fingers on it. That's crazy. The smell is amazing also. Been happy with these new Turtle Wax products, you guys. Very happy with them. They all do what they're supposed to do. This feels extremely good. This is what we all look for in a soap right here. It's hard to explain something being slick on camera, but it's just effortless. It just glides across the paint. I mean, there's nothing to it. One finger. And look at that. And it's pH neutral, it's safe. It's not going to strip any of your wax or sealants. They say to not use it in direct sunlight, but if it's pH neutral, if it dries on the surface, water will reactivate it. And then you can rinse it down. But that's really good. It don't get much better than this right here. All right, you guys, so I just got done doing the whole truck. It's still sudsy. Look at the bucket. This stuff is great. It's so slick. It's just crazy how slick it is. And I can't even hold the camera with that hand because it's got so much suds on it. But let's go ahead and rinse down what I can on camera. Very, very nice. Doesn't look like it's leaving a film behind or anything. It looks like it's rinsing cleanly. Hoping you guys can see. Hard to hold the camera and watch what I'm doing. I apologize in advance. I don't have a cameraman, so I'll do this on my own. Rinse is extremely easy. All right, you guys, so the wash is done and we are pretty much dry. The paint looks really good. We got gloss. I want to explain something really quick. When I said it rinse cleanly, what I mean by that is a lot of soaps that you use, when you go to rinse, as you see the water coming down, a lot of times it looks like there's a film. This does not do that. This is perfect. Tons of gloss. The sides look really good now. As you can see, it's probably all in my wash mitt, but I did a good job. This side over here, still dripping a little bit, but it looks really good. So you guys, with the iron Decon, it says to wash the surface and dry first. Spray it on, let it dwell 2 to 4 minutes, and then you can rinse it off and then towel dry. It turned purple almost instantly. Look at all this. Everywhere. I'll go ahead and spray it over here while that side's dwelling. Now me, you guys, I like to get it off plastic. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna rinse this off. I wanna keep it wet because some iron removers can stain plastic. I don't wanna stain it. I mean, that is bad. Look at this side. My daughter's over there talking to cats. I mean, that is hammered. Especially the 4-wheel drive, that'll show you. Come back here and rinse it. And I'm going to, that's it. I'm just gonna rinse it and that'll be it. And then I'll towel dry it. Make sure when you use an iron remover, you rinse really well, thoroughly rinse. You don't want to get stuck somewhere and drying on you. I did a really good job. There's still some here and there I'm not really worried about on this car. You can see some here and there, but other than that, I mean, around the badging, I didn't spray around there much. I did awesome. All right, you guys, so let's move on to some closing thoughts here. The all-wheel cleaner and iron remover is fantastic. The cool thing about it is they were able to cover the smell. I don't know how, like you get just a little tiny hint of it, especially if it gets on your hands. And I know that because I didn't realize it was gonna start leaking when I started spraying it. I didn't have gloves on, which you should, always wear gloves. But they covered the smell up, probably 96, 97% of the smell. It's amazing what they're able to do with that. And then how quickly it hits it and it almost starts turning purple instantly. If it has an iron or rust deposit on there, it just starts making it turn purple, starts bleeding it off. The wheels, it did a fantastic job on the barrels because the barrels were hammered. Yes, I had to agitate it, but you never get good results unless you put a little bit of elbow grease in. I'm a firm believer in working to get the results you want, anything that you do. And I brushed the inner barrels, you guys, and the barrels look really good for as bad as they were. The wheel faces look really good. And then it instantly activated as soon as it hit the iron deposits on the paint, which is awesome. Just make sure that you do the way the directions say to do it. It says to do it on a dry surface, to make sure that you wash it, towel dry it, and then use the iron remover and wait 2 to 4 minutes, just like the wheels, and then basically rinse off if it's really heavy to rub off. Now, I probably could have agitated it and made it better on the back, but I'm not really worried about it in this car. This isn't a show car. This isn't anything like that. This is just a quick detail I'm doing for my buddy. But I wanted to at least show you guys how well it worked on the iron deposits on the paint, and it did a very, very good job. All right, you guys, so let's move on to the pure wash. This stuff is really, really good. Real happy with it. It's super slick. My hands still feel slick sitting here talking to you guys. And it doesn't take much. I put 2 ounces in the bucket and had suds the entire time. Really thick suds, really slick suds. The towel or the wash mitt just glides across the paint, which is what you want. The foam is extremely good. And I get terrible foam here. We have extremely hard water here. Even though we have a water softener, we still have like rust and stuff that comes in the water no matter what I do with the water softener, you guys. So my foam usually isn't very good, but it worked awesome. on this. It cleaned the paint really well. As you guys can see, the paint looks really good. There's gloss to it now. Yeah, I thought it was clean when it got here, and I was wrong. Once I washed it and dried it, it like increased the gloss, which is always so cool because this is just a pure wash. This is just a shampoo. This added no protection. This is not going to strip any waxes or sealants or coatings or anything like that. It's just a pure shampoo. It's why they call it pure, but they call it slick and slide because man, does it slick and it slides right across the surface. So Turtle Wax knocked it out of the park with both these products. Also, you guys, Turtle Wax, when they came to the market, was it 2 years ago with their hybrid solutions line, they meant business and they have not turned back since. They are just continue to develop awesome detailing products, you guys. And I just look forward to what the future holds for Turtle Wax because their products are just right now, they're very, very hard to beat in my opinion, you guys. I want to say thank you to Turtle Wax for sending these products to me, you guys. That does make this a sponsored video. I did not get paid to make this video. I just received the products for free. I was not told I had to make a video, but I always like to put it out there that I did receive the products for free. But you guys know you're going to always get my honest opinion. But I want to say thank you guys for checking this video out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fat Family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.